Hello and welcome to Dario's Tabletop, and today I will review the M18 HELLCAT from ITALERI. And I was building this HELLCAT for my BoltACtion Americans. It's a great kit, but very, very fiddly. You will need tweezers, a bit of patience, and a few prayer to God or whatever you believe in, because it's a beautiful tank with some tricky parts, but I would say it is worth the effort. And let's take a look at it. So maybe I show you first, like, this is what I got myself, the ITALERI M18 HELLCAT in this format, and you can see it here with this, I don't know how you call it, but I went for this one. So both options are on this one, and I think you can also buy a Warlord kit. That plastic should be gray. This one is olive drab or brownish, but it's good. It's a good plastic, and I bought it off eBay for 25 bucks. It was a bit cheaper than the BoltACtion kit, but yeah, whatever you can do. And as you can see, this is how it looks painted, and you can do different versions of it. It will have 4 different guns, and yeah, let me show you what's in the box. So in the box, as you can see, the sprue, I already used up all the parts, but I didn't use this gun mantle, which is, I don't know, what do you call it? Yeah, I don't know what it is, but some like it. I liked the one I've put on a bit better. There are, of course, some beautiful decals on it, so it will be a pleasure to put on a few stars. And this cat, what's this cat? I got this cat also on my plane. If you can explain to me what that is, would be cool. And yeah, before I show you, like, this is if you compare the Easy 8 Sherman to the HELLCAT. So the HELLCAT for BoltACtion will have some recce rules. I think it's 140 points, with recce 10 points more. And as you can see, a lower profile. And let me show you. It has a lower profile, and it is a bit more compact. So I think you'll manage to hide this bad boy behind some area terrain, and then shoot at the enemy whole row and kill it. It is a 7 plus armored car, I would say, with a super heavy anti-tank gun. I think 8 plus penetration, or 7 plus. Yeah, I think it's a 7 plus, and it's open topped, which is, yeah, you'll manage. And yeah, but let me show you where the tricky parts are. So this is what it comes with. Pretty standard ITALERI building kit. I have built a few tanks. Almost all of my tanks are ITALERI tanks, so nothing new when it starts here with building these tracks. But I would advise you check out Herbert Erpedop's video, so you have at least some help when you need it, because he builds it in detail. And I would say before you glue, glue these ones in, glue this one in, no problem, and then check, like, first assemble this one, the upper, because the upper will tell you in which direction the tracks will go. And then, although 63 and 61 seem to be the same parts, I'm not sure if they are. So press this one in, press this one in, press this one in, and then press the bottom half in. It seems like one part is a bit longer and one is shorter, but I couldn't understand which part has to go where. It's not clear from these from the book, from the assembly, and look what happened to my tank. I mean, they look good, but here the tracks go up and here the tracks go down. And they did fit amazingly, just they are not driving in the right direction. Let's see what the Sherman is doing. The Sherman was a different beast. Yeah, forget that. But yeah, make sure you glue on first the top part and then the bottom part. Then let's come to the next piece. This goes in. This is where they will have a seat or something like this, and you can put them right in here. Again, check out Herbert Eppertup's video. I will link it up below. And I positioned it somewhere here and somewhere here. And then I glued the top on, and like the back side, no problem. I don't know why you have to glue on these tiny bits, like a bit unnecessary. They could have just put it on the sprue. They're very fiddly. Then on the version I have, this one named here 22 was 25, no 15, and yeah, a bunch of stuff didn't really work out the way it should. I was putting on the hatches here. I was thinking maybe letting the hatches be open, the way I did it on my Sherman. As you can see here, on the Sherman, I got the driver here and the hatch open. But yeah, I went with the closed hatches. I was trying a bit which way to go. That's why there's so much glue on that part, because I was trying open hatched, closed hatched, half opened, and all of that stuff. And then I went with closed hatches. Then you will put I don't know what, I think these are lights, like number 1, number 2, number 3, 3 lights. And over those lights you will put on these things. I don't know what they're called. But they do not fit perfectly. As you can see here, right here, I don't know how much I can zoom in. But as you can see right on the top here, like it didn't really fit perfectly. Yeah, it kind of fits, but on this part it was a bit too short, and on this part it was a bit too short. I could have cut it up a bit, but yeah, I just glued it on, and it's okay. Then there are some very fiddly parts right here in the front and in the back. Carefully cutting those out. Fiddly parts could break easily. And then comes the part, like putting this together took me 2 hours. And it is, I think, one of the most complicated tanks I've ever built from Italeri. And you need some real time and space and headspace. And let me get out the turret. Let me show you. So the turret is a beautiful piece. But putting it together, yeah, was a piece of work, definitely. I mean, look at this. What's going on here? Exactly. That's how much moving parts are here. It's not complicated. It's just you need a bit of you need an attention span and a good day, hopefully. So let me see. You take some of these pieces. These are the turret pieces, and I think this is like the ammunition or something like this. And it clicks into this one, and it clicks also a bit into this one. Then you build the gun barrel, and this is the bottom side. No, wait a second. Like this is the top side, the back side, the front side. Here you will glue on the cannon, and this is the seats, but also where your turret will turn. And yeah, it's not super complicated. Just be very careful when gluing it all together. And then I was putting on this piece and this piece, and I press in the longest, what do you call it, muzzle brake or cannon. As you can see here, you got another one, a shorter one, maybe a howitzer, and you have also these ones, like just straight barrels. But I went for the longest and the most beautiful. Why not? And then you close it off and make sure that this piece looks like straightforward or a bit up, because this is where your gun will slide into, and you might need to push it, gently or a bit harder together, and put a bunch of stuff in here and enclose it. And then put this ring on here. This is where the pintle mounted is going. And yeah, this one I didn't use. So far, so good. And then what else? And then this part up here was so fiddly, it just break off. As you can see, I managed to glue it in. It doesn't really. Wait a second. Yeah, maybe this way. But yeah, I was cutting it out and it broke off. And as you can see on the turret, a lot of fiddly parts. These ones were fitting perfectly. This also no problem. Here on the side, also no problem. Then there goes one in here. Grab your tweezers, and put them in. And one should have fit here, but it fell in there and didn't came out. I don't know. I think there was somewhere some glue and it just didn't come out. I put the pintle mounted MMG up there. Then this guy and the turret and the loader somewhere down there. The problem is these guys don't have legs, but you can kind of look in. Maybe it's better to paint them up and then put them in. But yeah, I kind of glued it together. And the rest goes perfectly together. So were there any problems? And yes, there was a slight problem, because once I had this built, I was putting it in like this, and now it's time to turn, but it didn't turn. Now it turns, and I think I was putting this up a bit too high, so I pressed it in. I couldn't turn the turret, and now, as you can see, not in a good way. But if I turn it this way, yeah, it kind of has a few problems turning. It doesn't turn as smoothly as it should, and I cannot pick it right here, because then I'm pressing on these very fine parts, so I need to kind of jerk it around here a bit up, and yeah, it's a bit hard. Overall, very fiddly. 2 hours, I would say, for me. It took me 2 hours to put this together. One of the complicated ones I've put together, like the Tiger tank, or I think this one was very easy to assemble. Like the Sherman was an easy build, and this one is a bit more complicated. But I think the Hellcat will be good in BoltACtion. It's a great kit. Bring some patience. Check out my video or Herbert Erpedop's video, and yeah, careful when cutting out parts and assembling parts. This kit really needs it, and I think the Hellcat will be very good in BoltACtion. It has Recce. It is a 7+ armored tank, and it has super heavy anti-tank gun. It is like the equivalent of the Marder, and yeah, let's hunt some Horos with this. We see us. See ya.